Hey guys, I'm Hayden here. Welcome back to Fitness Tested. Today I'll be talking about all of my favorite super trainers and how you can incorporate them into your running shoe rotation. So what is a super trainer? A super trainer is a shoe that I think is in between your regular easy running daily trainer and your race shoe, like an Alphafly, Vaporfly, or even your Spikes. I think this is the shoe that you're gonna wear for your workouts, but if you're someone that only wants to wear one shoe in your whole lineup, I think this can be used for everything. The fun thing about super trainers is there's a ton of variables and they're all different. Some have no plates, some have a nylon plate, some have a carbon plate, some have a Pebax foam, some are up to 10.5 ounces, some go down to 8.5 ounces. Some even start at 140 and go up to 200. So there's a lot of variability in your super trainer. And I think that's kind of why they're fun, is you get to pick which one is best for you. And obviously you can use it for easy runs, you can use it for your marathon, for your race, but I think it's perfect for your workouts that you're doing 2-3 times a week, where you're not all out, but you're moving pretty hard. You're trying to breathe hard, you're trying to get your fitness up. So I think this is kind of what these shoes are made for. Firstly, this is the Brooks Glycerin Max. This is the newer shoe. It has a 45 millimeter stack height in the heel and a 39 in the forefoot, giving it a 6 millimeter drop. It comes in at 10.5 ounces for a men's 10, and it comes in at $200. The midsole is made up of DNA tuned nitro infused foam. And what I think about the shoe is that it's super fun to run in. For our first super trainer, I think this is a great shoe if you want something fun to put on your foot to get out the door. It is on the heavier side, but you get a lot with the shoe. Obviously the 45 millimeter stack height, the bounciness with the nitro infused foam, and I think they did a really good job with how the shoe looks. I think for a super trainer, it's more on the side of jogging and running compared to working out, but I think this is a great shoe for like a long run or a long aerobic work where you want something soft and cushy on the bottom of your feet, but it also lets you pick up too. Second, this is the Asics Novablast 5. This is also another non-plated trainer. This comes in at $140, which is a great price point for a super trainer. It has 41 millimeter stack height in the heel and 33 in the forefoot, giving an 8 millimeter drop. And it comes in at 9 ounces, which is 1.5 ounces lighter than the Glycerin Max. You also cannot beat the 140 price point for a super trainer. That's incredible. Something that this shoe differs from the Glycerin Max is that the foam is a lower density and it's softer. The Glycerin Max is a bit firmer. It kind of takes you on a kind of harder responsive ride. This guy's soft, which I like, especially for a long run. The next shoe we have is the Saucony Endorphin Speed. This is where we start getting into plates. So this guy has a nylon plate. What that means is there's a full length nylon plate running throughout the shoe, and when you step, it's gonna snap back at you to give you energy return when you run. I think this is a great shoe. I used to do workouts in the shoe all the time when I was in high school, and it was the first kind of workout shoe that I introduced into my lineup, different from a regular trainer and a workout shoe. This guy has a 36 millimeter stack height in the heel and a 28 in the forefoot, giving an 8 millimeter drop. Comes in at 160, and the foam is Pebax based. I think this is a very bread and butter super trainer. I think you can use it for easy runs and pretty much do any workout you want in it. I think it ticks all the boxes you need in a super trainer, and I really don't think there's anything more to it. I think if you want a solid shoe that you can use for easy running, for long runs, for workouts, I think this guy is perfect. Lastly, we've got the New Balance Super Comp Trainer. This guy is a very exciting super trainer. Comes in at 10 ounces for a men's 10, so it's on the heavier side. Comes in at 41 millimeter stack height in the heel and 35 in the forefoot, giving it a 6 millimeter drop. It also has a Pebax blend foam, which feels a bit firm for me, but if I want a shoe that I can run fast in, this is perfect. The one complaint I have for the shoe is it can be a bit unstable with how tall the shoe is right here between the carbon plate. But that's really the only concern I have with it, because it is very fast and it feels good on your feet. It has a full length carbon plate throughout the shoe. This is the first super trainer I brought out that has a carbon plate. I think it uses it super well. I mean, see how stiff it is? I can't even bend it. for it being 41 millimeter stack height, I think it does a good job. I think this guy is more of your workout shoe than a regular running shoe, but I think you can use it for both, especially if you've only got one in your lineup. I think you can definitely use it for easy runs. This to me feels, when I run in it, very fast. Like I can pick up like this in my workout when I'm running in this shoe. I like it for long runs, even though it's a bit too firm for me, but I think this is a perfect shoe for your workouts. You can use it for easy runs, but in terms of a super trainer, it's hard to go wrong with this guy. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys for sticking around this long and learning what a super trainer and what my favorites are. I invite you to watch the other fitness tested videos and find out what we're all about here at Fitness Sports. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.